Vision is a gift many of us overlook, yet it profoundly shapes our daily experiences. Beyond allowing us to see the world around us, clear eyesight empowers us to actively engage in our communities and live fulfilling lives. Operation Sight recognizes this significance and stands as a place of hope for those in need of vision restoration. Let's welcome Operation Sight's Executive Director, Taryn Mason. Taryn, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Can you tell us about Operation Sight?
Yes, so Operation Sight is a nonprofit that provides free cataract and emergency retina surgeries to uninsured individuals. We were founded in 2011 by a group of doctors in the Low Country who were doing missions abroad to provide cataract surgery to third world countries and coming back and realizing that there was actually a need here as well.
Wow, okay, so that was really what inspired the creation of Operation Sight.
Correct.
So 2011, so it's been about 13 years. How has it evolved over these past 13 years? Where is Operation Sight now?
Yeah, so at first we were just doing cataract surgery and working with our free health clinics around the Low Country. We realized a few years later that we needed to incorporate retina as well, that there was a dire need for people to get these emergency retina surgeries. So we've added our retina program in, and then a few weeks ago we celebrated our 800th Operation Sight surgery.
Oh my goodness, how incredible. And is the person a Low Country resident?
Yeah, so Brian is a Low Country resident. He resides on James Island and works at the local Papa John's. He reached out to us in January, and within just a few weeks he was able to schedule his first pre-op appointment.
Wow, okay. And so was he able to work prior to this surgery?
He was working with accommodations and relying a lot on some of his coworkers. He did take some time off. He was using, actually, he would take a picture of the orders coming in with his phone and zoom in on it. And the day after the surgery, he no longer requires that assistance. So it's a really wonderful story.
Yeah. I feel like people who have good eyesight, it's kind of hard to really understand and put into perspective how important that is for everything we do in our daily lives. So Operation Sight, I'm sure, has a ripple effect, right, on like after the surgery. Can you speak to what happens after?
Yeah, I'm very proud of the ripple effect we have in the entire community that resident resides in. Oftentimes these are individuals who, while they're losing their eyesight, they're no longer able to care for themselves or others. So if they're caregivers at home to other family members, they're no longer able to do that, and they have to also begin relying on others. They're also able to get back into the workforce. These are individuals who are aged 18 to 65. So we are very proud of the statistic that 97% of the individuals who lost their job due to vision loss were reemployed within 3 to 6 months of their Operation Sight surgery.
How incredible is that? And now you mentioned earlier that you focus on uninsured and underinsured people. Can you kind of elaborate on what that looks like?
Yeah, so about 520,000 South Carolina residents adults under the age of 65 are uninsured in South Carolina. And about 30% of individuals are under that 200% poverty level that we focus on. So these individuals don't have access to health care and have to pay out of pocket for this surgery. Some individuals might have some type of insurance that just pays for a doctor's visit. So that's why we say underinsured, as they still don't have insurance to cover this surgery. Cataract surgery is about 15 minutes long, the average cataract surgery, so it really is just a quick life-changing moment for them. It is about, the average cataract surgery in South Carolina costs about $3,500, and for somebody making under the 200% poverty level, that's an extreme cut out of their budget, and they're not able to afford that.
And what does the recovery timeline look like after a surgery?
Yeah, so with Brian, he exclaimed right away, like, I haven't seen these many colors. So it's an instant gratification and an instant joy that these individuals show. We do ask that you cover your eyes. We don't want any dust or anything getting in there, and they do get a little anesthesia, so no lifting heavy objects, but really your vision is corrected almost immediately.
Wow. So Operation Sight is doing incredible work across the state. What can we do to support your guys' mission?
So we have come a really long way day. We've obviously reached our 800th surgery, but there is so much more to be done. As many of us know, that there are very rural areas in our state that have very limited access to health care. So spreading the word that Operation Sight exists, letting community members know, letting church leaders know, anybody to spread the word to those people that might not have access to know that we're out there, might not even have access to an online search to look for us. So letting people know, and then also supporting us. We have a great feat ahead of us of getting into these communities, and every little bit will make an entire difference for somebody's life.
Wonderful. Well, for more information, we can visit operationsight.org. Taryn, thank you so much for joining us and sharing about Operation Sight's wonderful mission.
Thank you so much.
We're back in 2 minutes.